Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is just the introduction. You're going to hear this on all the readings. I will post a timestamp where you can just bypass this. I hope you watch it at least one time, though, the introduction, because I do a universal overview of the readings, too. Anyway, for the readings, the main readings, your readings, I am going to be using my Archangel Power Tarot cards, Radley Valentine, my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards, my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the universal, the overview, I will use my Rider-Waite Rider Tarot deck and my Where is she? My Colette Baron Reed the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, source, Holy Spirit, and whatever comes through just comes through. I try to get out of the way of everything too. Now, we are leaving on the 21st in the morning. We are leaving Gemini season. So my Geminis, this is the last time I'll wish you a happy birthday. It is also the first time that I will wish my Cancers a happy birthday. So a couple of things to know. And I will try to post this on my website. I haven't been keeping up with that as much as I have my Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube, the community page. But I'll try to post this little calendar there because on the 21st, and this is Eastern Standard Time, 4:15, this Cancer season begins. Now, it's also when summer solstice for the Northern Hemisphere begins, and it's the winter solstice for the Southern Hemisphere. So in the summer, the Northern Hemisphere, this is the longest day. And of course, in the Southern, it is the shortest day that you see the sun. Let's put it that way. Also, Midsummer's Eve. Now, it's interesting that, well, let's go through this. June 22nd, we do have Venus leaving Gemini and going into Cancer. That is at 8:35. And then on the 24th, it's just right outside of our reading time, we have many places in the world celebrate Midsummer's Eve on the 24th of this year. Now, interesting also is that it's also St. John's Day, John the Baptist's birth feast day. So we have a lot of different belief systems coming together to celebrate during this time. The interesting part to me is, and I've been talking about what they call this grateful planetary parade. It is this alignment where, and now granted, nothing is totally in alignment, but if you were to look in with your naked eye, it would appear. But it's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, the Moon, the crescent moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn will be lined up or have an appearance of being lined up. You'll be able to see this like in the morning or right before, about an hour before dawn, on the mornings of the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And it's supposed to also include Uranus and Neptune, okay? Now, that you would not be able to see with the naked eye. So we have this 24th energy, give or take a day, there's a lot of intent and intentions going on. And there's a lot of planetary action going on here too. So interesting time, so I would say the 23rd to the 25th, very strong stuff going on at that time. Now, like I said, I will try to post the calendar for the end of June, maybe some July, in my website. Okay, anyway. Let's go on and see what for this week, the 20th through the 23rd, what do we need to know? What is the universe? What's going on in the universe? What are the energies like? And yes, there is still the Schumann resonance. I post that periodically. I think I've been doing it about a couple of times a week. I post it when it's this bright white, which means that it's very, very intense. Again, I'm not an expert of this. I know enough to know, hey, that means something. So I think we need to be aware, follow. It is, we do feel like we're in a very strange and very intense time of our life and of history. I've talked about that. I do believe that we are, many of us, the people that follow, we are light workers, we are star seeds, whatever you want to call yourself with that. We are here to counter a lot of dark energy. And that's our job. And because of that, we do get hit with it a lot. So part of it is for us to encourage each other and to, as I always say at the end of the videos, to stay shining. One thing I haven't, I know I talk about Pluto. Well, I talk about Saturn in Aquarius, and to me that's about illusion versus reality. And Saturn actually is retrograde right now. Saturn, I believe, will go. It will move. I think it will move around. Right. I think that it will go. Well, it goes direct before this, but I think it moves on to on March 23rd, 2023. Okay. The other thing, though, is Pluto is in Capricorn. Right now it is retrograde. Pluto is the planet of death, destruction, but also of rebirth. Capricorn has a lot of rules and rigidity, but it's also a building energy. On 2/19, or some people say 2/22/22, Pluto was in an exact place in the United States birth chart, of July 24th, 1776. So we started, a very strong energy. It will actually leave the U.S.'s birth chart. It will actually leave on November 19th, 2024. So there's some time there. But I do believe that Capricorn and Pluto has done a lot of the tearing down. So we should be entering into more of a rebuilding time. Pluto does shift to Aquarius. I'm looking at my notes. Like I said, March 23rd, 2022. However, 2023, but it has 2 retrogrades back into Capricorn. But then on November 19th, 2024, it totally leaves, okay? Capricorn. So that's a good energy there too. And I think that Saturn actually leaves Aquarius also on March 23rd, but I don't have that. I didn't note that on my notes. So let me go down here. A couple of cards have fallen out, and when they fall out, we need to pick them up. So we've got some rod energy. We have some fire energy. Now, after Cancer season will come Leo. We do have Jupiter is in Aries right now. It will go retrograde, but that's at the end of July. So it is a very positive energy. So the fire, rods. So remember, rods in itself is rods or wands. Let me bring that down a little bit. Rods or wands is our fire energy. It is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius. We just had the Sagittarius full moon. And, we do have a Jupiter in Aries. So those are very strong stuff. It's actually a very, Jupiter in Aries is a very good energy for us. It's a very forceful energy for us to really rebuild and do a lot of positive things. So let's go on. Let's pull one more. Let's pull one more and see what we've got. Okay, so that'll be our mystery card. So here, first one we have is the 9 of rods. So 9s in itself, numbers have meaning. And yes, I have been seeing a lot of the triple numbers, or even the 4 numbers. I've been seeing a lot of the 1111s. I've even been seeing a lot of the repetitious numbers again. Seemed like they took a little bit of time off, and now they're ramping up. That's usually angel messages, and there's a lot of things on the websites that can, if you put in 1111, angel message, a lot of possibilities will come up for you. But anyway, we have a 9. 9 has, let's wrap it up. Let's get this done. Now, the thing about this is also, this is about determination. This is about courage. This is about not giving up at all, not giving up anything that you have fought for, anything that you have strived for, okay? It's not necessarily things that had been given to you. It is things, like I said, you have worked, and you have worked very hard for. And you have, you have really you've gone through some battles to achieve these things, because you can see there's a bandage on his head. But yet at the same time, he's very aware. He's watching out for any hidden energies to come against him, any hidden dangers. He's very, very aware, and he's very alert too. But this is, again, not giving up anything that you have fought for, okay, or that you have worked for. And now we have the 3. 3 is about celebrations. It's about creativity. The power of 3. There is power. You say something 3 times, do something 3 times. Have 2 other people join you in something 3 times. But this is kind of looking at options, looking at opportunities. This is not a person that has gone through this suffering, okay? Or maybe he's gone through this suffering, but he's come out of it well. He's come out of it actually very affluent. He's come out of it knowing that there are possibilities for him. He has his back to us, so we do not matter as much as his future matters. The past does not matter. He is ready to go forward, and he is ready to join and to claim what is his to claim. Now this is the mystery card. Okay, this is reversed. This is an 8. I sometimes see this as a 7, but nope, this is an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. This is an 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our Capricorn energy. Just talked about that. It is also our, and we're going to have, in Cancer season, we'll have a Capricorn full moon too, so there's going to be a lot of that going on. It's also our Virgo, and it's also our Taurus energy, and we do have some Taurus influences going on too. It is about our money, our job, our career, how we are known. It's also about our home life too. But this is basically, this person is creating this. So here we have that creation here. But this person has a good little stockpile. This person is known as somebody who has made a good life. This person is known as somebody who has created. This person is also respected for what he has created too. So there's a lot of masculine energy with this, so don't, that does not mean that this is not something, this is not male or female. We all have masculine and we all have feminine energies. We all have estrogen. We all have testosterone. So we all have both of these energies. But this does have that drive. This does have that wanting to create something better. This does have this, I've done my work. I am still working, and I am striving for more. Okay, but there is also recognition with this. So there is again, this is not the 10. The 10 of Rods is more of a struggle. This is standing firm and not letting anyone take from you. This is now, passing through that point where you can, leave the past behind you, and you can look towards that future, and you can look at those opportunities. And like I said, this person is well groomed, is well dressed. At the same time, we have the Pentacle energy, and this is, getting to work, doing your work, making sure that you get your work done, at the same time being recognized for your work. And at this, and just, there is, here we're putting our little pentacles up. So every time we make one, we're putting that up. We're showing off our work at the same time. Not to be a show off, but for people to recognize our work. Okay. So let's see. Tell me what this means to you. I can tell you, there's lots of different things with this, but let me know. Let me know. Comment below. But here, let's go on to our Colette Baron Reed. One day I'm going to remember her name. Here we go. Oh, okay. That one's falling around here. This is the King of Earth. This is a professional. This is a professional energy. This is, again, this is Earth energy. This is Earth energy. This is somebody that knows what he needs. Now, all of the court cards have an underlying energy, and we'll go through them, so I won't have to do it when we're in our readings. But the page's underlying energy is Earth. This is the Pentacle energy. Money, job, career. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Knight is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, determined. The Queen is water energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We're about to go into Cancer. Fluid, emotional, loving, but also, you got to kind of be a little leery of how much they're going to be loving. And then we have the King energy, which is swords, and that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. Thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans, really looking at what needs to be done, and then, going to explore that too. But the King is a little bit more strategic and more in alignment. So here we have underlying energy, like I said, is that air energy, and here we have that earth energy again. This is somebody that knows how to make money. This is somebody that knows that knows what needs to be done for his kingdom. This is somebody that just says, no, we need to get this done. He's a subject matter expert, like I said. So there's a lot of masculine energy for this week. Do not let that worry you. And this is where, like I said, whether you male or female, this is where we have the opportunity to utilize this energy to really get down to business and to be very straightforward. Now, the King of Earth is a money maker. The King of Earth is also a subject matter expert. The King of Earth could be very professional energy here too. But again, the King of Earth is all about making money and dealing with what needs to be done on that financial scene. It's like, oh, okay, where are we going with this higher power? And it's just really, getting down to business. It's a getting down to business type of card here, okay? Now, when we get into your readings, all of these could be all different to me. These are just the energies I'm getting, but there is a similarity. There is, again, numbers do make an impact. They can be used for good, for bad. Here you have a 9, 3, and an 8. 8, 3, 9. Look those up, okay? So there's interesting stuff. Stay firm. There is recognition. There are possibilities. There is a future, which, many times over we feel very like, what is the future? It can be very scary. But again, my star seeds, light workers, indigo children, wherever you were born, I was born in the older part of all of that. I was one of the first ones, not the first, but I was one of the first ones. Just know that, we have to have confidence. We have to stay light. We have to stay hopeful. We have to stay shining no matter what is thrown at us. And we do get a lot thrown at us. But anyway, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Aries. Well, we still have Jupiter in Aries. We still have Mars in Aries. And Jupiter's going to be there for a good long time. So let's see how that's going to work for you. We're entering into Cancer season, so don't worry about that so much. You may be feeling a lot of your feelings a little bit more, but that's okay, because it's really, a lot of that will be feelings that you have been suppressing and you have been keeping from other people. So there's going to be a lot of truth-telling, I think, for you. I don't know, is this for Cancer season or is this for this week? We will see. We will see what we will see. But I do believe there's a lot of truth coming out for my Aries, okay? Yeah, not holding it back. That's okay, because it's not healthy to... I don't want you to be mean, but I don't think that's the case. It's more things that you have repressed, things that you have not necessarily shared. Okay, let's see what we have here for my Aries. Reversed, strong stuff. Ooh, a new emotional experience, a new emotional ride, a new emotional path coming up for you. Like I said, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of shared feelings. You're going to be doing something a little different. You hold your emotions in because you don't, it's a little bit hard for you to share that because you've done it before and it kind of gets pushed back in your face a little bit. But this is something, there's going to be some I have to do this now. I have to be true to myself with this energy. So Ace is a 1, new beginning, new start. Raphael is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. It is very spiritual also. So there might be even a new spiritual connection or a deeper level of spiritual connection. But I really feel like this is a joining together with something or somebody. Now, something could be, again, a job. It could be a home. It could be something that you are really emotionally committed to. But it could also be that you're putting yourself out there. You're making, this is vulnerability. This is this is opening yourself up. And how is it going to be taken? You know what? It may, if you don't try, it's always, a no type of thing. You try, it could still be a no, but you could get some yeses. The thing is, you need to know that you spoke your truth. Okay, so this week, you're going to be pushed. The energies are going to be pushing you a little more to be a little more open and really lay a lot of that out there. People may take it very well. People may not because they don't want you to do this. But it's something that you need to do this. Maybe you need to do it for your own mental or spiritual health. So a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Your next card, solutions. So this is Temperance. Interesting energy with this one. This is solutions. This is Archangel Zadkiel of the violet light. So we have a 1, 1, 4. So 1, new beginnings, 10, transition. 4 has stability, organization, leadership. 1 plus 4 is a 5, change. But also, 5s are also, I don't talk about this enough, 5s also provide grace. And grace is, we may not deserve grace, but it's given anyway. So it's a very kind energy there too. Change, grace. Okay. Solutions is the Temperance card in the traditional, but this is about finding a balance, finding an emotional balance, finding your balance also. Now, sometimes this talks about finding some compromises, and there could be some compromises, but it has to be something that you can live with. Many times over I say compromise. It's usually whenever I've been in, okay, well, let's compromise. Fine. That means that we're going to do what you want to do, right? No, this is finding something that you can literally live with, that you can say, I understand this. I understand this. I buy into this. Okay. So success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energies, because forgiving and healing energies actually will be more, if you can provide that for someone else that may have wronged you, it actually frees you and it actually heals you. Okay? So something that there's going to be a lot of this is going to be an emotional week. It does feel like you grow from it. It does feel like you come to a better place with this also. Next card is the World. So yeah, you definitely come to a better place. So we have the 2 card. 2 is choices, decisions, joining together. 1, again, that new beginning. Added together, it becomes a 3. Celebration, creativity, the power of 3. So this is Archangel Michael. Michael is the warrior angel, the defender. Michael's the one that helps you to cut cords. Okay, if you've got an attachment that's not necessarily healthy and you need to let go of that, you need to do some forgiving and healing energies, Michael is the one to call to do that. And so both of these are archangel energies. These are extremely strong, universal type of energies that are watching over you. The World now, though, says you did everything right. You did what you needed to do. Now, just sit back and expect things to get better for you. So something very emotional is happening. This week. The energies are highly emotional. They're positive energies. You're going to have to, really, like the solutions. Solutions come up, answers come up. You might hear something that you've been waiting for, and now finally you hear some resolution with it. But then Michael, the World, comes and says, hey, this is good. All is well. Things are happening the way they need to happen. Michael is also, the World is also, you did a good job. Now rest, wait for things to transition. Or now it's also kind of a card that will also say, now help other people. Okay? Help other people. that have been in your situation. So a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So a lot of times when you've had some problems, when you've had some issues, that's when, you find your connection with higher power, God, that much stronger. I'm like, oh God, help me, God, help me, God. And those are the moments that actually get you stronger spiritually. And when you're in the spiritual zone, that's a good zone to be in. Okay, even if it seems rough in the physical, miracles happen. Here we go. Let's see. The guardian angels. What do we have, guardian angels? We have 3. Now this is the Empress. This is a 3 again. I've told you what a 3 is. This is creativity and abundance. So this is a great week. Let's just put it, it's going to be emotional. It's going to be, new emotions, new possibilities, new things happening. You do need to stay balanced through this. Okay. You do need to kind of, not necessarily jump. You do need to hold back. You do need to have temperance. Again, though, happy ending. And now we get the Empress, that 3 energy again. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to, remember I told you that once you get here, it's kind of like the world you've come, it says coming full circle, and you now have to help others. So you're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Wow. Wow, my Aries, something's happening this week. Very emotional, very fulfilling, very like, a lot of things that you've been wanting. Like I said, temperance, temperance is needed, because sometimes, I'm not saying not to believe, and I'm not saying to, just say, don't get your hopes up. No, this is a time to get your hopes up. It's okay to get your hopes up. It just, just go a little slower. Go a little slower with that solutions card, okay? Just a tad slower. But there is a lot of things, abundance, follow your passion, answers coming. So let's see what crystal or energy will be helpful for my Aries here. Let's see. Amethyst. Well, amethyst is perfect for this. Spiritual insight, creativity, psychic protection, courage. It's not easy to follow your dreams. It's not easy to, what did it say? You're ready for accomplish great things, truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's not easy to do that, to follow your passion. Not easy, but amethyst is a good crystal stone to have for that. Okay, my Aries, I like this. Actually, it's always strange when I'm like, the world is in a strange place, and then we get some wonderful readings like this. Anyway, my Aries, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. As always, my Aries, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.